Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, readers of all persuasions. Welcome back to Books Uncorked and Caffeinated. I'm Gayla, and this is Bookmas Day 22. We are winding up. I'm so happy about it. It's a Sunday morning. This is actually going to be a Books and Caffeinated morning. Ooh. So this is my jingle cup. I did a cup review a couple of videos back, and this particular cup was a gift. And I said it was a Ray Dunn cup. It's not a Ray Dunn cup. It looks like one. It's kind of like a dupe, but it's from a company called a Table. A Perfect Table. So I just wanted to make mention and correct myself. I didn't want anyone getting upset about their inventory, their branding, whatever. But it does remind me of a Ray Dunn cup. So it's one of the Christmas cups. So jingle jingle. We are drinking the gingerbread coffee from Trader Joe. And we just finished the gingerbread creamer. I think it's seasonal. The one that I usually go to didn't have any more. I'm going to check another one. If they have another one, I'm probably going to get two and freeze one because, baby, this gingerbread creamer got me in a chokehold. I really thought I loved the brown sugar one, which is an all-year one, which I do. Don't get me wrong. But this gingerbread is really, really good. So we're going to do gingerbread this morning. I used the last of the creamer this morning. So I'm a little boop upset about that, but it's all good. So we're going to take a sip, and then we're going to get into December reads, which is the last month of the year. This is so good. And you know how you have a little bit more creamer than you would like, so it's a little more sweeter? I'm probably going to just really finish this when I get off the video, because this is so good. So let's get started with December reads. So, I think like 2 videos ago, I talked about my holiday reads, and it's 5 more books I want to read. So this is going to be December reads part 1, because I'm going to have a part 2 probably either the last day of December or the first day of January, just to tell you the rest of the books that I read for December. Right now, I am at 8 books for December. I'm still at 104 as far as my total reads. So I'm just going to go through what I've read so far in December. So I started December with a holiday Thanksgiving novella by Danielle Allen called A Perfect Stuffing. And you know how I feel about Danielle Allen. She's a romance writer, and this was a novella. It was a hookup, holiday hookup, friends. So I guess Friends to Lovers would be what we would call it. Then you've seen this quite a few times on my channel because I was trying to finish reading the series Unexpected Love by Donnie Marie. This was book 3. So I finished that up, and one more book that I finished during this time. Then another book by Danielle Allen titled Guidance. So this book literally is about a therapist who takes care of everyone else. And the thought process from her friends is like, who takes care of you? So she met this guy, he was all the things, and she didn't have to provide a service. One was provided for her, if you know what I mean. Little guidance. Then I went on to a Christina C. Jones book, Wonder. We talked about this a little bit in my other video, how it was a romance, but it was a little different. I still don't know how to describe it. Maybe when I come back for December part 2 of reading list, I'll go a little bit deeper and find some more reviews about it. Because I'm still at a crossroads how to explain it. Then I finished up The Barnett Affair, Donna Marie, A Steadfast Love, book 4. So I'm actually able to finish. And those 2 books was on my 10 before the end, too. I mentioned that before. So I finished that. Then The Bookstore Wedding, Alice Hoffman, which was the sequel to The Bookstore Sisters. I like The Bookstore Sisters. The Bookstore Wedding was a little dragged on a little bit longer than it should have, but I finished it. That was the goal. Then I just finished Second Chance Christmas. This was part of my holiday reads. This was actually the only physical book I read in December. The rest of them are actually audiobooks, which is interesting. Then Strictly Business, Christina C. Jones, as usual. So this is, I believe, is the last book I read for as of right now, because I'm reading now. So that's why there's going to be a part two. But this was about a young lady who's an attorney who works. So she moved. She had a bad breakup. Moved to Atlanta. I forgot where she came from. She moved to Atlanta. Her uncle has a law firm, and but she it wasn't it was nepotism, but she actually worked really really hard in law school. Like if you look her up in their in their fictitious city, she was kind of like the thing, right? So he hired her. So when she first got there, her and her friend went out. Her and her roommate went out, and she met this guy. And she didn't hook up with him, but she did kiss him. And he never called her back. He said he would. He was trying to be a playboy, but really wasn't. And so she goes in the next day to the firm. And, her and her uncle was like, no one knows you're my niece. You're just going to be introduced. You're going to be assisting this third year partner, and then your first year, right, lawyer, and you're going to meet the third year, so you're going to be assisting him. And she walks in the office. This is the dude she met like the weekend before that she kissed, that he never so they was trying to keep it strictly business, but we know Christina C. Jones, nothing is strictly business. So this was a romance. It was not super spicy because she's done more spicy stuff, but this is what I've ended December with so far. So right now I'm in the middle of reading my holiday books. Some are physical, some are audio, more audio than physical. So we'll see. We'll have a December part 2 to this. December reads part 2 to this, and we'll see how we wrapped up the year. And then I'll definitely do a video of all of the books, 100 plus books that I've read, so you can see that. And yesterday I went out with my friend. We did all the city stuff, like seeing the lights. We had lunch, then we saw the lights, then we had drinks after, and it was a good day. So we were going to the holiday shops. There's one on 34th Street. There's one at Bryant Park. There's one at along the streets along the, New York. And she bought me this cup, which is super awesome. New York, the city that never sleeps. So I'm adding to my cup collection. And we talked about how I have so many Starbucks travel cups, and I don't have one from New York. So she bought me this one. It's not a Starbucks cup, but it is a cup that says New York, the city that never sleeps. And I got it was various colors. My favorite color is purple. They have pink, purple, red, blue, all the things, like sky blue. But I got this one because this reminds me of the classic coffee cup that you get from the bodega. And if you're from New York, you know what I'm talking about. So when I saw this, I was like, oh, thank you. And then I bought myself a little like espresso cup, the city that never sleeps, in the color that I like, which is lavender or purple, in the purple family. So I got that for myself, and she got this one for me. So I got my little cups. So I will be doing more features of my cups on this channel. And also while out, we got candles. So this candle is a body lotion candle. Dr. Silkman's The Bee's Knees. So when you light it, it melts. And when it melts, you use it to lotion your body. So they're based here in New York. And they do have a storefront now in Soho. So we both got one. She got the one, I think hers said Joy. Got the Bee's Knees. And there were a few more that I liked. So I'm going to go to the storefront and see. And the sales guy, he was kind of cute. I was like, hey, the Bee's Knees, how you doing? But anywho, yeah, I've been enjoying this Christmas season so far, the holiday season, I should say. And so I'm looking forward to bringing a little bit more of just who I am to the channel, books included, but just a little bit more of who I am to the channel. But yeah, this is Bookmas Day 22. We're doing the thing. Do all the things, like, subscribe, share, talk about it, do the comments, talk to me. I had 1 or 2 comments, and I replied to, which was so cool. People wanted to follow me. So all of my handles right now is Booked, Uncorked, and Caffeinated. So I'm on YouTube, I'm on Instagram, and I changed my Goodreads also to Book, Uncorked, and Caffeinated. So I'm trying to make this a thing. So I'm doing the thing. So bear with me. But yes, enjoy your Sunday, enjoy your holiday. Like I said before, give yourself grace, be safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.